Hello everybody and welcome back to Simulate Gaming and welcome back to Knaveswell Farm Extended. Now today, due to high demand, we're going to be doing a little bit of forestry. This has been asked many times and I've realised that I haven't actually showed you the forestry area properly here on Knaveswell Farm Extended. So just before it's released, I will quickly show you that. I don't think anyone else has done it on Knaveswell Farm Extended yet, but don't quote me on that. So basically we're heading down to the store now. We've rented a chipper because there's no need for us to have a chipper really. We're not going to be doing forestry that much, so yes, renting it will be more than enough. So we've got this Gens Hem 583, which is basically similar to the one that comes in the game anyway. It's just a rear what they called? Conveyor belt, sorry. Yeah, they got a rear conveyor belt as opposed to the side one like on the normal one. So hook that up and we'll take this down to the forestry area. Now, we've already got the JCB waiting down there with the tipper attached to it. So, that saves us a bit of work in a minute. We also need to do something else as well in a second. In fact, I may do that first just to get it out the way. We need to take the Merlot down to the grain drying plant because we're actually out of bales, unfortunately. So, we need to put another bale in there. Well, we are not out of bales, is that wrong? But the actual machine has currently burnt off all of the straw that's inside the machine. So we just need to top it up. It should take a couple of seconds, as long as I can find the Merlot. I'm not quite sure where I left the Merlot, if I'm honest. So the JCB should be there it is. So JCB's waiting for us there because we came from the grain drying plant anyway. So we'll get him in a second. For now, what we want to do is go and find the entrance to the forestry area. Now there is one here, but I really want to go onto this side, but I'm not quite sure how we get in. Is it? Oh, there it is. Okay, we'll back up a little bit. Pretty sure this is the entrance to the forestry area. Once again, there is one over there. In fact, there's two over there, but we're going to go with this one for now. Right, stop here. I'm not quite sure what way this gate opens. So we're going to keep a bit of distance. Hopefully it goes inwards. Nope, it goes outwards. Good job I kept a bit of distance. So is this the way in? Yes, it is. Cool. Ooh. I found Dave's house. Dave! 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 No, he's not in. Okay. So I'm going to jump back into the Massey and stop bringing all the equipment up here. Let's go ahead and close that. That was lucky. It was literally the first vehicle we tabbed into. Right. So yes, we'll move this in. Now, the forestry stuff is pretty much just to give us a bit of a head start. I really need a new powerful tractor. The most powerful tractor we've got is the Case. But, it's got quite a lot of what's it called? Daily maintenance. It's got a high daily maintenance, and let's put some four-wheel drive on here. There we go. Awesome. So I'm not quite sure where we're going to start. I don't want to obviously hit Dave's house. That'd be awkward. We're going to go over there, I think. Stop. Come on in. Massey's actually lacking a bit of power, but I have given it the realistic amount of horsepower, guys. I think in real life it has like 101, something random like that. Oh, he's stuck. Right, okay, everybody, so we're now in the Merlot, as you can see here. We're just heading down to the grain drying. Now, if you did miss the episode where we did this, that was like episode 3, I think. It was ages ago now, so it's probably been empty for quite a long time. I can't actually remember where we stored the bales. I'm pretty sure it was in the shed just opposite of the... There we go. I thought we had the automatic thing on them, but apparently not. What we're going to do is put four-wheel steering on, and we should clip. They're not the round bells, they're just decoration there. Shall we get a small one or a big one? I think we're going to get a small one, I reckon. So we'll try and get the one here on the left. Hope you guys can hear me okay, because my microphone's a bit further away than usual. So we've got 2 big ones left and 3 small ones left. If you remember, when we did baling a couple episodes ago, we tried out 2 different balers to see which one we preferred, and we went with the big baler in the end. So, right, so I need to quickly load this up. Let's go ahead and jump out of here. Now this makes a loud noise, so simulate. Hey, where's what? Oh, that was what is going on? Okay, that's on the Merlot. I got confused then. We're gonna have to edit this because this is very, very loud. This. So, oh. Just move back, actually. That'll sort it out. I'm not sure if that's the right sound effect that's been used there. I think that might be a glitch, but who knows. Right. So what we're going to do is... Now this does actually fit big bales, actually. So we may have to put 2 bales into here, I reckon. Why won't you go in? Right, so I'm pretty sure that's in. So I'm not sure why this isn't working, because that's what I did last time when the bale disappeared and actually registered. Right, so we're trying a big bale now, because as you just saw, these small ones didn't work. It's meant to be a forestry episode, so I don't even know if I'm going to keep any of this stuff in, you know. Right. Let's quickly try and do this. Line her up properly. Let's return our headlights on, we might be able to see better. There we go. Get in. Get in, you. Okay, so the big bales do work. For some reason, the small ones don't. Not sure why that is, but I'm assuming the small bales are a modified type that do not work with the script, the trigger box. So, let's go ahead, put the handbrake on, turn that off. Did we turn it off? No, we didn't. Okay, so now we should have straw in there. 100% straw, 98% fuel, 100% grain. Cool. Let's go ahead and get this closed up. Now it should start back up again. I can't hear anything. Well, let's assume it's working. Right, so we're in the JCB. Just go ahead and start her up. We'll take this round to the forestry area. Of course, this is what we're using to transport the chips. Oh, look at that for skills. Mad skills. So hope you guys are well. This is currently the... Hopefully this is going out on Friday, I think. I need to try and get quite a few recorded today. In fact, here's the turning that I completely missed then. Turn up to here. Hopefully we have a bit more luck with this than we did the Massey. In fact, we're just going to drive up here. Through the road. We'll leave this here for now because I don't know where we're going to end up parking. So, are we stuck? Right, so unfortunately this is... Well, actually, I planned on doing it a different way, but because of reasons we've had to change. So we're actually going to have to buy a chainsaw. Which one should we go for? I honestly don't know the difference. Everyone goes for the orange one, so I'll just do the same. I'm not quite sure what that is. Right. So, let's first of all face the way where we get better FPS. And we'll start making a go at these trees, I reckon. We want to make these stumps quite big so I can actually see them. Because I need to come down and cut these down, obviously, after. I reckon about there. Timber! Oh, nearly on the JCB. That would have been awkward. I didn't plan that very well. Right, we're going to go ahead and get rid of all the vegetation on here. Right, now this is the bit I'm bad at, is guessing how long they need to be. So, the conveyor belt's pretty big. So I reckon about here. Go ahead and cut that. Cut it here. Now what I should have done actually is grabbed a one of those grabbing things so I can put them into a nice little pile. Let's cut it here. I hate using the chainsaw because the camera always seems to go off track, which is annoying. Probably about here, actually. Wobbling a bit. I think it's because it's underneath the JCB a little bit. Only a tiny bit. Okay, it disappeared, so yes, it was. So there's one log done. We want this one to go... where do we want this one to go? I'm going to move the JCB out the way, actually, guys. Because I think it's going to fall on top of it. Let's go ahead and turn the four-wheel drive off. Awesome. So we'll cut this one the same way, like we'll do like that, I reckon. A bit of a slant so it falls the way we want it to fall. Timber! Boom. So we'll try and get them in a nice little pile. In fact, that's going to land right next to that, which is nice. We need to cut all the vegetation off here. There we go. Now we'll go ahead and length this one up again, so reckon about here. Let's go ahead and cut that. Now, a couple of people have already asked, by the way, guys, why I'm getting rid of Thornton Farm. They didn't quite understand why. Basically, after a while, Farm Sim, because it's quite a badly made game, let's be honest, it's a fantastic game, Farming Simulator, but it's made quite badly. Over time, the vehicle XML just gets filled up with junk, and we start getting really, really bad FPS. So if you're having suddenly really bad FPS on your maps, it's probably your vehicle XML file. So check that out, and it should... Well, if you sort it out, like basically, there's... When they say vehicle XML, they don't just mean vehicles, they mean tools, they mean bales count as vehicles for some reason. They mean placeable heaps. If you've got the placeable heap mod, that's also the same. Stuff like that. Okay, so we're going to cut here. Okay, so that's 2 logs. I think we're going to do 1 more for luck. That's going to fall on the trailer if we do that one. We'll do this one, why not? I cut that one the wrong way. Fantastic. It's not even falling. That's a bit awkward. I don't want to... What people do, speaking of vehicle XMLs, is when that happens, they cut again, but then you're left with a tiny piece of wood. That's pretty much what causes you to... Well, that also counts as a vehicle, so... You want to try and avoid that if you can. I'm going to try a plan B. I'm going to try and get this tree to fall on that tree. It may not work, but we'll give it a go anyway. What's the worst that could happen? So we'll cut it here and hope that this tree falls on that tree. Ah, this one doesn't fall either. When in doubt, push it over with the Massey Ferguson. I think that's a well-known saying, actually. When in doubt, push it over the Massey. Pretty sure it is. So what we're going to do, guys, is we're going to unfold the feet. We're going to lift up this crane here. I wish you could do this with the engine off on the tractor, because it's a bit noisy in my headphones. You guys won't be able to hear it because I'll turn it down for you, but let's go ahead and extend that out. And the arm just goes right through it. That's that didn't go to plan. Oh, one's fell. The wrong one, but there we go. Wait, is this even the wrong tree? The right tree? That turns out, guys, I was trying to push over the wrong tree. That's a bit awkward. What we're going to do is lift the feet up quick. And we'll move it over here like this. I think this is the right tree here. That was awkward. Someone's going to tell me off. Someone told me off for saying the word awkward. There we go. There's the right tree. What an idiot. What an absolute idiot. Right, let's go ahead and put the feet out again. In fact, no. We need to reverse a tiny bit first. And we'll go ahead and cut the rest of this vegetation off, and then we'll make a start at our chipping. Right, let's get rid of as much as we can, like that. Same with... Where's the tree? Is it this one? I think it's this one. Yes, it is. Cool. So we need to try and level these off again. So, how big was that one? I reckon about here, I reckon. Guys, if you want to make your logs a little bit bigger, I recommend starting off reasonably small and making your way bigger, because the bottom actually weighs a lot more than the top. Obviously, it's, you know, physics. Right, cut it here. I don't even know if these are even at this point. We'll try and get this done before it rains as well, actually. So yes, a lot of people were asking for me to do a bit of forestry, so I hope you guys don't get annoyed with me too much at my methods and techniques. Not very good at forestry, unfortunately. Actually, I need to confess something. I did actually record this video yesterday, but I've decided not to do it because I tried logging and it went horribly wrong. Hence why we've suddenly changed to chipping. Did that just disappear, that second bit? Cool. Well, why not? We'll get this bit here as well. We'll just cut it all up for now. We'll cut it about here. Right, so I think we've done it as best as we can. So what we're going to do is... In fact, it doesn't even matter where we park the Massey because it's a rear one. Let's go ahead and turn her on. That's the wrong button. There we go. Let's go ahead and straighten this up alongside of this log first, and we'll move over and do the other three. This one seems to be the odd one out. It didn't fall exactly where I wanted it to, which is a shame. Let's go ahead and put the feet out. In fact, can we use this with the Massey off? Yes, we can. Cool. Now what we need to do is put the pipe out. And we'll move the JCB next to the Massey real quick. I cannot see in third person with all these trees around, so we're going to do it in first person. How are we going to get past? We'll have to go down here, I reckon. Then turn around. Right, let's turn around here. Up through here. Awesome, that should do us fine for now. We'll turn it off. Just save on diesel and for my ear's sake. That's still in reverse, the trailer. I need to turn that off. Right, so we'll make a start with this. I don't think we've got a camera attached. No, we don't. Right, so we will open this up now. For some reason, the actual grab function isn't actually working on my joystick, which is a shame. So it looks like this may have a different mapping routine to the Ponzi one, whatever it's called. Right, so let's go ahead, tuck this in like that. Grab it like that, and I think it was this. No, that's rotate. Go up, grab. In fact, we haven't even turned it on yet. Wow, fantastic. Right, so it looks like we need to change our vehicle. Be right back. Right, guys, so we're now in our case, which is our most powerful tractor. So if this doesn't work, then we are pretty much screwed at this point. Let's back this up in towards the trailer real quick. Bit of a bad turning circle on this, unfortunately. Right, let's try and connect this up. Now, hopefully, we have enough horsepower in this one. So let's go ahead, boot her up. Please have enough power. Yes, we have enough power now. Right, so we'll lift this up. What button was it to extend that out? That button there. My mapping controls make no sense whatsoever. I do apologise. You guys can't see them, obviously, but there we go. So if we drop... In fact, we'll rotate it down a tiny bit. Now, if we drop this... That's rotate. Well done, sir. That should chip now. I think the trailer may be broken. We'll carry on, but it just filled up straight away, which is a bit worrying. We'll lower that down. Right, we'll lift that up. How do we actually extend that out? There we go, that arm there. Let's go ahead and lower this. We'll let go of the log. So we're making good progress now. It's a bit awkward that we have to use half keyboard, half joystick, but that's just like we'll have to live with, I suppose. Right, so we'll grab this piece here. This is going quite well. Pretty chuffed to how this is going so far. We'll retract that in a little bit. Let's rotate it round this way. And we'll drop it on the conveyor belt. Chip it, boy, chip it. Now, scary thing is, we've done nearly a whole tree already. In fact, I think that was a whole tree. And it's only 10% full. Although it is physically full, like visually, it's actually 10%. You can see the inspector mod there. Come on, take it all so I can move. Go ahead and turn that off. And now what we need to do is actually line this up with the other logs. I'm not sure what's going to be the best way to do this, if I'm honest. Right, so now I've made a bit of a mess, unfortunately, but let's try this all over again. So we'll lower this down. In fact, I haven't even started it up yet. Why won't it start up? Do we have to have the engine on? Yes, we do. Okay, we'll go ahead and lift this piece up here. Now, I'm technically on the wrong side here, so we have to lift it up over the pipe. As long as it goes in, I don't really care which way we are, if I'm honest. Let's go ahead and lower this down. Once again, guys, I never said I was good at forestry. This is just what you guys asked for, so this is what you guys are going to get, because you're the subscribers. You're pretty much the people that run this channel. So that's another one going in there. What's that? We've only just hit 10% on the trailer, actually, which is a bit worrying. Okay, let's go ahead and turn it around. Lower it down. Okay, there's another one. We'll go ahead, rotate this around as well. We're getting a bit of a rhythm now. It's a shame not all of the joystick things are working, but oh well. What we're going to do, eh? Let's rotate that around again. There's another one. I hope that's actually going into the trailer. It looks like it is by inspector mod, but visually it looks like it's going right over the top, which is a bit worrying. No! Just as I opened it up, it flicked away. Well done, Farm Sim. Well done. Those physics, though. Right, we'll get that one in a minute. It's gone down too far into the riverbank now. We'll try this one here. This one's much closer. Much more comfortable with this one. Bend it inwards like that. Why is that rotating? I need to remap my controls again. This is getting ridiculous. And we'll drop it. Drop it. Drop it. There we go. Let's see if we can reach the rest of these. The JCB's actually parked on the tree. That's because it sort of glitched out a little bit. We'll get it in a second. We'll extend the arm. This brings back memories doing this, guys. For all the original old school subscribers, like, well, I'm talking before 100, you may remember we had a series on a Pental Forestry. That was only like 2 or 3 episodes because I got bored, but still. Brings up memories either way. Well, chip that up. What are you doing? I think I went in. I hope it went in. What are we on now? 21%. I don't reckon we're going to have over 50% when we finish this. Right, okay everybody, so we finished our first load right now. What we're going to do is deliver our first load. So we'll jump into the JC. That's reverse simulate. Well done. I didn't actually know where the wood chipping plant was. It turns out we're actually in the front yard garden thing, sort of pathway to it. So we follow this path all the way around, and it should take us to the actual the plant. In fact, it's down here. I don't know the exact way. I just know it's down here. Here it is, actually. Quite a steep hill. Let's hope that we don't slide out going down here. Right. So where do we deliver the chips? That's the question. So we have... that looks like just like... Oh, I didn't mean to do that. So we have the storage there, and there's the chip dispenser there. Dispenser? Dispose... I don't know what you call it. Digester, that's the one. There's our wood chip digester. Let's go ahead and back us up into here. Nice little yard, nice little forestry yard this actually. Really quite happy with it. Tom's done a very good job. Let's see how much money we end up with. We've got £3,000 for that first load. Don't forget we are playing on hard, so that's not bad. Oh gosh. So thank you very much for joining me, guys. It's a bit random. I'm going to continue doing some forestry because I'm having some fun. There's some more caravanners down here. I'm not going to say the G word because some people get offended, but there we go. Thank you very much for joining me, guys. If you did enjoy, please slap that thumbs up button. It really does mean a lot. Hit subscribe to see more. I've been Simulate Gaming, and I'll see you in the next one. Or possibly when I can get to the top of this hill. Come on. Power!